Hello, everybody. It is May 30th, 2026. My name is Xander, and I did it again. It's only the second time it's happened, but I recorded my whole video with my mic on mute. So I'm going to play the recording and talk over it, and I do apologize about that, but maybe this will be more entertaining. Probably not. Oh, there's my mouse. Let's see where I go. Come on. We're going to go to connections. Yeah. All right. So first thing I noticed was what looks like a red herring, lucid dream, pipe dream, fever dream. I couldn't see another one. I thought about impossible dream, but no, that's not it. So then what did I see next? I think I saw the punctuation, which is pipe, brace, tilde, caret. There we go. I was pretty confident in this. What did I see next? I think I saw songs. No, I think I see the negative responses. No way, never, sorry, impossible. Yeah. So those are negative responses to a question, a request, or invitation. At one point, I thought witchcraft was a nickname for somebody, like an old singer, but then I realized it is a song by an old singer. And then Gigi, Fever, Witchcraft, and Volaire could all fit together. And now I'm probably saying, oh, witchcraft, that's a nickname for somebody. And I thought it was a Sinatra song, which made me think that all of them were Sinatra songs, but no, they were the first songs nominated for a Grammy or something. And then I realized Fever, that's definitely not a Sinatra song. I can't remember who sang that, but it's a female singer. And then I noticed the last category, lucid, clear, right, and sound. And I attempt to make a reverse rainbow by entering this one first, which is incorrect. It was blue. Uh-huh. Yep. I'm probably talking myself into it. There we go. So then I put in the songs. I figured the songs were like specific knowledge, which is usually the blue ones, but it's very specific knowledge. So Song of the Year nominees at the first Grammys. That is purple. And then I get the yellow and green in the wrong order as well. I put in the negative responses first, given that the others are synonyms. But nope. Oh, and I also point out in the bot here, 61 people have played this because I recorded this about almost 24 hours before they normally go up. So a full day by setting my clock. But it did turn out to be very tricky. That may definitely change as people play through it. But it was pretty tricky. But the typographical symbols were pretty high. And I pointed out that pipe is kind of a more obscure one. I think people just think of it as the vertical line. I don't know if that many people know it's called the pipe, but apparently they do. It's the one next to the backslash, shift backslash. Yeah, no AI yet, or it's just broken again. And I point out, I think that witchcraft could fit with this because if you could say, oh, that's witchcraft, that's impossible, that sort of thing. So there we go. Let's skip ahead a little bit. I think these sounded like foreign words, and that's why people put them in. All right, let's go to the strands, which I am going to have to skip through. We'll be there. I kept trying to find something with good. I found like good ends or something like that. It's good friends, but I don't find that first. So I'm going to have to skip through. I eventually find trustworthy. Yeah, I'm seeing it right there. I found cringy. I was like, that doesn't fit. So I just put in trustworthy to try and carve out something to try and find the spangram first. Didn't work. So I put in trustworthy, then find caring, helpful, reliable. Then I spent another few minutes, or not few minutes, but a good couple dozen seconds trying to find the spangram. And it's good friends, and the last word is loyal. So there we go. Now the Wordle. This one was pretty standard. Go with stole, which is often my second guess anyway, with either an L or an E, but with both for sure. Then I tried to think of a word with an I, and it's smile, which was one of two options, the other one being sidle. I also point out the screen's different. You get to the bot from a different link. The bot just points out smile or sidle or possibilities. Then we get to the pips, and I'll just say that the hard one is going to be hard to watch for me. The easy and medium were okay, I guess. Yeah, the sixes and the fours were possible here, but we need all three sixes here. Yeah, there we go. That's the medium. Or no, that was easy. This is the medium. This works out. Yeah, we could have had a 6-4 or double 5 there. I should have noticed earlier on that the zeros were going to be kind of tough to place, and they can pretty much only go in this region here. And then like here, which is where they do end up going. The double zero goes here. Yep. I think I figured out that this one has to point to the right no matter what. I don't know if that's actually true though. It could point down, but then you would need two separate dominoes that make 8 in one. Oh yeah, okay, double zero's there, then the 1 0 goes here, 1 0 goes in the void. There we go. And the hard, we have 5. We had 6 yesterday. Today we have 5. Count my 5s, there's 7. This one took, I think it was about 5.5 minutes, appropriately enough. I don't know if I could say I'm proud of this solve, but I will say I was proud of how I fixed it, I guess you could say, because I made a mistake. I treated this equals region as a 5 region, which it would have been a good solve if that were true, but it was not true. But then I managed to fix it after a couple minutes without having to start over. So glad how that turned out. Yeah, we have all the options for a 5 in a single domino. Took maybe more time than usual to find out where the doubles have to go. Obviously, one here, here, here. We have zeros, 2s, and 1s. The 2s are definitely meant to go here because it's connected to the 6 greater than 5. It's the only one connected to the double. I don't know how long it takes for me to realize that. It looks like I'm realizing it right about now. So then I think I put the wrong thing in here. I don't remember exactly where everything goes because I did switch this puzzle around a lot. Let's see if I can skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, here's where I try the 1s, but the 0 could have also fit in there because we have a 5 0 and a double 0. I think at this point I put a 5-0 in here, and then I point out that's probably not true because that would make both this and this a single domino that makes 5, making them interchangeable, which, yeah, that's what I'm saying right there. Those are interchangeable. But I still went with it. And then since I figured that this was a 5 region and rather than an equal region, it turned out that those were interchangeable in that situation, but it was incorrect. So what do I figure out here? Yeah, there's where I'm treating this region as a 5 region, and I'm like, hell yeah, nailed it. But then I'm like, no. So I don't start completely over from scratch, which is good. I try a few things that are wrong. Like, where does this go? Nowhere. I believe that this is what's meant to be 4s, and I'd come to that conclusion at some point. I didn't say it was a fast fix. I just said it was a fix without starting over. So we've got more time. Let's skip through this. Okay, I put the 1s there. Oh, put the 4s there. That works. That means the 0s have to go up in the top. And then I think at some point I get it to a point where I'm 1 off and I have to switch something around. And what I have to turn around is this section down here, which we'll see. Yeah, I'm trying to find a spot for a 0, which can pretty much only go in a void at this point. So there it goes. And here's where I'm 1 off. This only will add up to 4. So I switch these around. But I need this 5-2 here. And then the 5-1 will go here. In order to do that, I need to put the 6-4 here and the 6-3 here, which I also make a mistake on by putting it in backwards, but we'll see that. That'll be fun. There. Yep, that's backwards. Whoopsie, way to go. And there we go, that fixed it. So that was the hard. And I didn't really have much to say about it. I don't think. I pretty much just go into my outro. So yeah, that was it. That was the daily games. Thank you for joining me in this rewatch commentary. And what do I say next? Yeah, thank you for joining me. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.